Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Broken Boys. This is episode 172. I am Mike.
And I am Colin.
Yeah. And today, we're going to talk about stuff. That's about
Stuff and
stuff and things, you know how it goes. We've had a lot of themed episodes as of late, so we need to shoot the shit a little bit, Bring it back to like
right.
episode 5 or something, whatever I titled that.
So, shooting the goop.
Shooting the goop with the dudes,
Yeah.
Um,
The goop with the dudes is the episode of the pod this week.
uh-huh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna call it that. Well, we'll see. But before we get into our immensely dense episode of topics today, how was your week this week, Mr. Colin?
My week was all right. Just same old, really. Work and Fortnite and
Yeah, put in the hours both places.
so true.
Yeah.
Max, but nothing too exciting. I started watching The Boys season 4.
Ooh.
Watched the first episode and a little bit of the second. It's very good so far. Love that show.
Yeah.
There were some rumors that it would go past 5 seasons, which is where it was supposed to end. But Eric Kripke, the creator, was like, "Nope, 5 seasons. That's it."
Yeah, I mean not to spoil my week as well, but I've also started watching The Boys, and I started thinking, I was like, I feel like this has one more season left in it.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how it feels like it's going right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. I know there's spin-offs and stuff.
That's right. I still need to
and
watch that. Yeah.
yeah, the Gen V I haven't watched either, but I know that there's other spin-offs in the works, I
Mm.
think. But Jeffrey Dean Morgan's in there, and he's always good. Love him. I'm very glad that it's not going to go past 5 seasons, because we all know what happened with the last Eric Kripke show that starred Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Jensen Ackles. Went a good 15 seasons.
That's Supernatural.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was based. Is that the same director, or is that a comic thing as well?
It's not a comic. It's the same. It's just the same creator.
Okay, same creator. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but yeah, that went on probably 10 years too long.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan was in that.
Yeah, he was the dad of Jensen Ackles
Oh.
and Jared Padalecki's characters, Sam and Dean.
Oh, I never knew that. I never knew he was on that show.
Yeah, well, no more you know.
The more I know. I guess I gotta watch all 15 seasons now.
I'd say the first 5 are worth watching, but
Okay.
after that, I can't say much.
All right.
But Boys is good. I'm enjoying that. Metallica's in Fortnite now.
Hell yeah.
Which is got some fun, challenging songs. They brought a new game mode, which is it's the festival, but it's you battle against other players.
Oh, that's cool.
The most points and everything. It's a little difficult, but I've been getting repeats of lots and lots of songs. I've just been getting "Numb" by Linkin Park and "Fuel" and "Ride the Lightning" by Metallica, and "Get Him Back" by Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
So similar songs.
Yeah.
But it's cool. They also added a cool new item in the battle royale where you it's a guitar that shoots you in the air. It shoots you in the air, and you can travel distances It's pretty cool.
Can
Little
ride the
item there.
lightning.
Ride the lightning, exactly.
Yeah.
But um, I mean, that's I don't know, man. I didn't do much. I'm just I'm boring old man now. So
That's okay. You are
uh,
older than me, so yeah, you're basically like senile at this point.
so I feel like it.
Yeah.
Work was work was okay this week. Nothing. I wasn't scheduled too much, but today was a good 8 hour shift, and lots of things were pissing me off. I don't know. 8 hour shifts. 8 hour shifts. I'm good on for the most part, and then towards the end, I'm just so over it.
Yeah.
Um, the drink machine was not cooperating with me today.
Mm.
It like there's like a hand that moves up and grabs cups to move it onto the conveyor belt, and
Okay.
it was just grabbing like 5 cups at a time, and it would not fit under the machine.
Mm.
Um, and it was breaking cups and shooting ice everywhere.
Oh.
Um, it was just so fun.
Yeah.
No like shitty customers at all. There was an old lady that like wanted an Oreo McFlurry but like didn't order it.
Mm.
Um,
You had a very similar story last week.
yeah, it happens more than you think.
Yeah.
Uh, fucking but she was like, I have an Oreo McFlurry. I was like, no, you don't. It wasn't on the screen. It wasn't on your receipt. She was like, they didn't add it. And she just held out her card to me, and I was like, this is the second. This is the food window. I told one of my managers, and he was just like, just tell her to pull forward. I'll charge her for it. It's like, God, we should just make people do that drive back around.
Yeah.
Um,
Make a little circle.
yeah, but uh, nothing too of note. Customers weren't as bad as last week, but yeah, just chilling out. Gonna be home next week. Which would be nice.
Nice, nice.
Um, but yeah, how was it? Oh, I listened to something. I listened to Brat, and it's the same, but there's 3 more songs, so it's not by
Oh,
Charlie XCX.
the deluxe. Ooh.
Um, and I think the production is cool, and I like her voice a lot. I know that one cover of an album of hers where she's like on the bed with like a camcorder camera.
Yeah.
Uh, but I've never listened to that. This is the first thing I've heard from Charlie XCX other than Isaac singing about jizzing in his pants about her.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I only listened once, so I think it could grow. For right now, it's just like I don't know. Like I thought it was fun. I liked that the songs were like short and sweet to the point. For the most part, like I said, the production is cool, but I don't know. On first listen, it wasn't like mind blowing, but
Mm.
I liked it. Um, but yeah, how was your week, Mike?
Yeah, I mean my week was fine. I'm still kicking it but on my own over here. Uh me and the cat Riley, we're just chilling. He has a schedule of waking up, going outside, sleeping behind the window, going outside a little bit more, then sleeping the night out in the kitchen. So it's pretty easy to take care of him. Not too bad. Um,
Sounds like the
yeah, yeah, he's a good boy. He's sleeping right next to us on pod right now. He's here in spirit again.
oh yeah.
But yeah, things have been fine over here. Did some lawn mowing this week for myself, and then also my grandparents are also in France. So my grandpa taught me how to use their lawnmower. It's one of those sit down ones. It's like a tractor type thing. Um, Never used one of those before, but damn, that's actually pretty nice. It was a lot more like not versatile is not the word I'm looking for, but just like I was able to maneuver around in it like easier than I thought I'd be able to. Like it
Okay.
made really nice turns and everything. Um, had a really good amount of control on it. I was like, damn, this is this is really nice, and it cuts the lawn pretty quick too, which is a good thing when you're cutting lawns and it's like 80 degrees outside. So, um, but yeah, that was pretty, doing that, taking care of stuff, watering flowers, manly things. Um, but I watched a couple movies this week as well. And actually, I might watch a couple more this coming week because I was looking on Amazon Prime when The Boys came out. I was like, holy shit, there's a lot of good stuff on here. Way better than Netflix's catalog right now. But I was looking on Netflix. I saw Pineapple Express on there. I'm like, you know what? Sure, why not? Let's get a let's get a little stoner comedy in here. Um, and it was fine. Has a friend of the pod, Seth Rogen, on it. Um,
Yep.
yeah, and him and James Franco. They have fun characters. It's a dumb buddy high movie, but it was kind of dumb fun. There something I wasn't expecting though was there was a name drop of Godspeed You Black Emperor in that movie. And I was
Really?
yeah, yeah, because well, okay, I guess slight spoiler, but like Seth Rogen's character is like I don't know 25 or something like that, and he's dating an 18-year-old in high school or something. And he's like, "Oh, you're gonna grow old and go to college and start listening to Godspeed You Black Emperor," and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was not expecting that name drop in this movie. um, but it was a fine movie. It wasn't like anything I'd be like, you know, uh, saying, "Oh my god, you gotta watch this." But not the best, not the worst Seth Rogen movie I've watched. It's kind of in the middle there. Um, and then I also watched X, which was on there, the horror movie with Mia Goth, Jenna Ortega. Um,
Mhm.
have you seen X?
Yeah, I've seen X and Pearl.
Okay, yeah. I remember Vince went to see Pearl without seeing X, and he was like really confused or some shit. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was definitely an A24 movie. I could definitely say that about parts of it, but you know, some good horror elements in there.
Mhm.
I didn't know Kid Cudi was in that movie. it
Yeah,
was it was probably like a half hour in where I was like, "Is that? Oh yeah, it is."
that's
um,
motherfucking Scott Mescudi.
yeah, yeah. He actually does really good in there. I've never seen him do any acting and stuff. I know he has like a lot of passions for movies and TVs and stuff, but he was actually a pretty good actor. He fit in really well in the movie. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, very
you gonna watch Pearl?
see, that was one of the things when I was looking at Amazon Prime. I was like, oh hey, they have Pearl. I was like, I guess I better watch that one too. So I probably will watch that in the next couple days or so, just to round it out. And then I think they have a new one coming out soon too, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I like Pearl better than X quite a bit. I like X, but it was I don't know. It grew on me after the second time I watched it, but the first time I was like, eh.
Yeah.
Um, but Pearl, I really like that one. Mia Goth is really really good in that one.
Mm.
Um, but Maxine comes out soon, and that's the third and last one in that whole trilogy.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
Yeah, I did like I don't think I've ever actually seen Jenna Ortega in anything yet also.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like kind of my first time watching her do an acting performance and she did really well as well. I mean, I've seen that scream that she does before cuz it's been like memed and stuff, but like honestly like probably one of the best movie screams I can think of. Like this that was really well acted on her
Yeah.
end. Um but yeah, so I watched those two sometime over the week. I've also been playing some Fortnite with the neighbors. We've been
Oh yeah.
doing yeah, we've been doing some like 2v2s just against each other. So I've been getting my ass kicked, but I have been getting my shooting a little bit better by doing that because it's just constant action. So that's good, I guess. If getting better at Fortnite is a good thing, up to
Nice.
debates. Yeah. But we've been doing that. We've also been playing a Roblox horror game that's been pretty good. Uh,
Oh.
hell yeah. Gotta kick it back to the basics. It's actually like it's got good jump scares and shit. It's like what the fuck? This is why is Roblox scaring me right now? It's really good. Um, but yeah, there's that, and then I ordered I'm not sure if you get them, but I probably get them because I click on them. But I get a lot of like food ads from the TikTok shop when I'm on
Yeah.
TikTok, and there's one I keep getting a lot of like Korean ramen, and I don't know, they had a good sale on a pack of like three good packs of them, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, we need some food for we need some food to survive the next week, uh, and got some Korean ramen. I tried one of them; it was very good. Really nice noodle quality, and good taste and stuff. Um,
Nice.
did that. Very
Is it
notable.
much different? Is it much different from the regular ramen that you're used to? Or
Yeah, I mean it's higher quality for sure. The noodles are definitely a lot more I guess denser. Like they feel
uh,
a little bit better, and like the it has like a mix of like a cheese powder and a sauce, but like a spicy sauce. I don't know. It's interesting. Like it definitely it's a little bit more of like a creamier taste too because of the cheese sauce, I guess, and whatever. Um,
mhm.
yeah, it was good. I don't know. Um, but yeah, not like all too different. Like it's still made pretty much the same. So, um, but yeah, there's that. And then yeah, I listened to a couple things. I listened to Brat by Charlie XCX. I was hoping for some more, mentions of Bratwurst, but it was still a pretty good
Yeah,
album. Um,
perfect for the summertime.
exactly. Yeah, I thought it was the summer album, Charlie. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I've dabbled in some of like the more like club slash hyper pop ish type music. It's not really hyper pop, but it's got the same kind of flavor.
All
Um,
right.
and I think this is probably the best album I've heard in that vein. Like the production just kind of goes off throughout the whole thing. I love that. I think a lot of it's really catchy too. It's got great energy. It's not normally my type of thing, but like a lot of the songs on there are my thing. I think she pulls it off really well. And I've been listening to that kind of all week, honestly. It's
Hmm.
been on rotation. It's a good one. Don't know what inspired me to listen to it in the first place. Um, but yeah, uh, listen to that, and then also Brad put out a little video. He was like, "I want to watch people react to this Shoo album, Girl with a Basket of Fruit," because it's an album that he's given a 100, and thinks there's a lot of like a lot of interesting things there and he wants to see more reactions of it. He says, I want to put the effort on you guys to react, not me or whatever. Um,
Hmm.
and I guess I'll say I did film something with it. I don't know if I'm actually going to release that, but I did listen to Girl with a Basket of Fruit by Shoo. Um, I don't know what you know about them, but like they're pretty like industrial, noisy rock type stuff. But it was a good album. There's definitely a lot of interesting sounds on it for sure.
Uh-huh.
But like there's also like I don't know, it gets really dark and disturbing at points too. Like there's one song that's basically I I guess I'll spoil a little bit or whatever. There's one song that's like talking about like a really graphic lynching that happened like in the 1800s or something,
Oh,
and just
okay.
about basically just about how fucked up it was. And then at the end of the song, he's basically like saying like fuck your flag, fuck your truck, and all that kind of stuff. So like talking about the Confederates and stuff and what their flag actually represents. It represents that type of shit. Um,
Yeah.
and it was really powerful, but it was also very disturbing the detail that it went into. I was like, oh my god, this is probably the most fucked up song I've ever listened to. But it was like really effective in terms of the messaging and stuff like that. Um, but I that was one of the more like straightforward. I could understand what the lyrics were talking about, and then other songs were kind of just like really really out there in terms of vocal performance and lyrics and stuff. I don't know. I don't exactly know how I feel about it yet. I may give it another listen, but
Hmm.
I don't know. It was something that I listened to this week, so there you go. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe reaction video on that. I don't know. We'll see. Um,
Yeah, I've never even heard of that, so or
Yeah,
them at all.
you may have seen one of their album covers. It's a guy like kneeling on a bed and he's like naked. I don't
Oh,
know. I've seen that album cover a lot, like in like music discourse and stuff. But
what's that? What's that called? Just for research purposes.
that one, um,
What's
I
the band at least?
Shoo. It's Xiu, and that album is called A Promise. The one with the guy kneeling. It's like an Asian guy kneeling on a bed.
Oh, no, I've never seen that either.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all right. I sometimes I get into nerdy holes, and that's that's where you find Shoo for sure. Um,
Oh, I have seen that purple one that you were talking
oh,
about
you
though.
have seen that one? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's the one I listened to. But yeah, cool. Um, was that coming up? Oh, that was coming up on stream. Okay, well, you or on stream on recording, so you guys saw that a little bit too. But you know, it's okay, whatever.
What
It
happened?
I just because I was pulling up the Spotify, but it was recording my Spotify as well.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. It was censored, so we're good. Thank you, Spotify. But yeah, and then I also watched The Boys yesterday. I didn't know they released 3 episodes at once. So I kind of sat down, started watching, and I was like, "Oh, there's 3 of these. Well, I guess I'm here for 3 hours." um, uh, and yeah, that's starting pretty good so far. I think The Boys usually gets a little bit better as it gets later into the season, so I'm interested to see what all the stuff builds up into.
Yeah.
But yep, that's pretty much my week. I haven't really done too much besides those. And now Riley is no longer in his spot, so he is no longer here in
Damn it.
spirit. Just so y'all know.
Damn it.
Yeah. Um, but
What the hell?
hmm?
What the hell? Bring him back.
What the hell? I don't know where he went. Well, I guess that's something I can talk about as well. I don't know why I'm. Well, yeah, whatever. Earlier today, Riley made the poor decision of hunting down a baby bunny while I was watering the flowers. So
Oh,
yeah, I was hearing a lot of noises that was like, "What are you doing over there?" And you know, there were bad noises, and he was chasing after baby bunny. And I just sprayed him with the water from the hose. I'm like, don't you fucking do that in front of me. I'm not gonna let you do that. So he got a little wet today, but yeah,
well, hey,
yeah,
he deserved it.
he did. Yeah. Uh, on the first day of us, just him and I together, he somehow hunted down a bird in our backyard too, like a big bird. I'm like, not the big bird, of course, but you know, a
He's in
crow.
his hunting era.
I guess, yeah, at 15 years old, he's in his hunting era.
What?
Um,
Hold on. Uh,
hmm?
I'm I just opened Instagram randomly.
Oh,
And Pete Davidson was at the record store down here today.
what the hell? The one right on campus?
Yeah,
Bro, what?
he was. He's performing down here, I guess.
Oh,
Um, so he was just at the record store. He bought Dr. Dre and MF Doom CD.
wow. Well, how's it feel knowing you're in the same town as Pete Davidson right now?
Ah, I gotta keep Max away from him, I guess.
Yeah, kind of true. Yeah. Um yeah, that man has beef with Kanye.
That's true.
And he's in your town right now. Um yeah, that's definitely interesting. That reminds me of one of well, I guess someone I knew in my music classes down there. He I think he worked at Jimmy John's, which is right around there as well. Um, and he saw Jamie Lee Curtis there because she was there for something too.
Oh yeah,
And he was just like, "Are you Jamie Lee Curtis?" And she like whispered, "Yes," or something like that. I don't know.
I would have peed myself. I love Jamie Lee Curtis.
I honestly have no attachment to Jamie Lee Curtis. I never watched Glee. Or wait, no, that wait, was that her in Glee? Am I thinking?
No.
Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong person.
Oh,
Uh,
you're thinking of fucking Jane Lynch.
oh yeah, yeah, it definitely was. Jamie
Was
Lee
it Jane
Curtis.
Lynch or was it Jamie Lee Curtis?
Actually, I think it was Jane Lynch. Actually, now that I think about it.
See that I would have been like, oh hey, it's the
Yeah. Okay, so I was thinking of the right person. I just said the wrong person. I was gonna say because I was like, I thought it was the person from Glee. Yeah, yeah, Jane Lynch. Yeah.
Jane
Um,
Lynch. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis is Halloween, Freaky Friday.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Weezer.
Should Max say Weezer?
Yeah,
Oh.
just
Yeah, I just made a joke.
Oh, okay. I just yeah, Weezer. I've listened to some of their stuff. Um, but yeah. Uh, oh, thank you. Perfect comedic timing on that one.
simmer down a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. um, but yeah, I think is there anything else? I mean, I guess I went on a little wasp hunting expedition last night too. Earlier in the week, a wasp got into the house and like it was fucking huge. And I was able to coerce it outside a little bit. I was gonna smack it with a broom, but I like didn't know if the broom would kill it or if I would damage something by smacking it with the broom. So I was able to just kind of open a window and it maneuvered itself out there eventually. But then I noticed there was a big hive just right outside the front door. I was like, oh, awesome. And my neighbors lent me some wasp spray. So last night I did a little extermination, protocol, and shot that fucker down. uh, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
Hmm?
hey, good. We don't need those fuckers impeding on our territory.
Exactly. So if anyone wants to thank me for my service, you can go ahead and do so in the comments below. But
Yeah, because that's a brave man right there.
you know me. Yeah.
Wasp.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Oh, I guess I've been doing a lot of TikToks this week too.
Yes, I have that written down. Your controversial top 100.
Yeah. I started that last week. I think I mentioned it on the pod. That was like I did one episode, but yeah, I've been counting down my top 100 21 Pilots songs, and I've gotten some mean criticism from Colin over here. Uh, but you know,
Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. Addict with the Pen was a little low, and what was it? Midwest Indigo.
yeah,
Was
Midwest Indigo was the
low
lowest
for
from
me.
Clancy.
I don't understand why you don't like the what's your ETA 2 minutes bit.
I'm sure it'll be fun in concert. That part. I'll put it that way. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I hate. I mean, I think there was one person who actually did comment something like, "How does it feel having the objectively wrong opinion?" or something like that. And I said it feels objectively subjective or something like that. Um, and then I said like after that I was like, but for real, I do have a love for all of these songs though. And then she just responded with no, and I'm like, all right. I love internet discourse. Yeah. Um,
Best.
mhm.
But hey, we might do something on our TikTok page with
We
that.
may, we may.
Yeah.
Um, it's just gonna be Colin responding to all my videos saying, "Fuck
Yeah.
you, no." Yeah.
I was thinking about just stitching them and doing my own 100, but we'll see.
Yeah, it could be. We have yet to discuss that, but yeah, keep an eye on our TikTok page. Plug down below, I guess, for
Yeah.
that.
In the do what we do. And
Mm-hmm. Um, oh yeah, and then I did a cover of Snapback, well, piano cover of Snapback as well, which honestly I was really surprised on that one. I'm not sure. I mean, it's okay if you didn't watch that, but I did. I was surprised at how well that translated to piano. And it's
Yeah.
kind of a fun one to play around with for a song that I think is slightly forgettable on Clancy. I really love the lyrics on there and how it's portrayed, but I do kind of forget that it's on that album. And yeah, it's actually a really fun one to play. So
Yeah, looks like we're getting that Clancy medley before anything. Yeah.
I mean, I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, what if I just skipped to Clancy and then,
Made
just
your way back.
maybe, yeah, went backwards. We're ending with Blurryface.
Hey, I mean, it's a cycle.
That's true. That's true. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I should. I was gonna say I do plan on doing the Blurryface thing, but I've been saying that for. Oh god, I don't even want to check. To probably, I think 2019 was when Vessel medley was, maybe 2018. Yeah.
Well, I'll never forget the first one. With when you were in the blurry face makeup and it was coming off on the keys.
Oh yeah.
And that one comment. I thought you were black, but then I realized.
I forgot about that comment. I guess since we have to pad time a little bit this episode, I can tell a little story about that. I'm not sure if I ever did. I guess for context, for those who may not know, I made a piano medley of 21 Pilots songs back in like 2015, 2016, in which I wore, the Blurryface paint on my hand. It was body paint. So put black body paint on my hands. I remember it was on Halloween when I recorded it, because I think that was my costume that year too. I think.
Yeah, I think it was.
It must have been. And so I did that. And I realized, I don't know, because you always see videos of Tyler doing that, right? I'm not exactly sure what they put on his hands. But because he did it, I didn't even really think twice about doing it. So I just okay, let's just put the paint on. Let's do it. Hopefully we get no trick-or-treaters during this time. And hopefully I can just play this once and that'll be good. And turns out I did only get to play it once because it started fucking spreading on the keys. I mean, hey, that made a great visual that has that album video at how many views does that fucking have now? Hold on, I actually want to check.
100.
Oh, more than that. More than that.
I remember it got huge.
Yeah. 566,000 views on that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if you just search 21 Pilots piano medley, hopefully it'll come up. But yeah, you can, in the thumbnail, you can see the black paint all over the keys. And as that was, coming off and I was recording that, I was freaking the fuck out because I'm like, what if this doesn't come off? What if this doesn't come off? I was like, am I ruining my family piano for a YouTube video that'll get no fucking views? And I was kind of freaking the fuck out throughout that entire performance, but maybe that added to the authenticity of it, maybe. But yeah, and I remember as soon as I hit stop recording on that or whatever, I ran to the kitchen to grab some, why am I blank? Not tissue paper, just yeah, paper towels. Thank you. I don't know why that word escaped my brain. Paper towels, wet them a little bit, and then swiped on the piano. It came clean off, thankfully. But I was so concerned there for a second that shit was about to stain my piano.
Did you let it dry at all, or were you just
no? Well, I mean, I didn't let it dry, but it is a 15-minute video, so the initial black paint that I was putting on had been on there for about 15 minutes before I had wiped it off. So I think that's what I was most scared of, was some of that stuff. But
yeah,
didn't leave any marks, anything like that. And yeah. I was thinking of whenever I do get around to the Blurryface medley, because that is still up there. I still want to do it, because I usually have some effect or something, and I was thinking of bringing back the Blurryface paint, but now I'm just do I want to risk it? I don't know. What if they change some something in the paint, toxins or whatever formula that makes it stain? porcelain. I think is that what piano keys are? I don't know.
So
But
you could just do
ivory.
the thing, ivory.
Yeah.
You could just do the thing that he did on SNL and put like the logo on your hands.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Actually, yeah, that's a
But,
good idea. But
yeah. I'm the idea guy, so
that's so true. That is true. But yeah, I guess just a little inside tidbit to that old plaintive video. Plaintive piano at the time.
uh,
No,
how
but
things change.
how things change.
Uh, Speaking of 21 Pilots, though, still no Paladin Straight music video.
Yeah.
It is not early June anymore.
It is June 14th.
Tyler, more like Liar.
So true.
And but they did add 2 live tracks to Vessel today.
What the hell?
Yeah, they added Guns for Hands and Trees live from the PC
shit.
Pavilion or something.
Sorry to the viewers, I just accidentally dragged the window for a second. But they added what? Sorry, I got distracted.
Guns for Hands and Trees live from the PC Pavilion. So now every album except for Scaled and Icy has 14 tracks.
Oh.
I mean, Clancy's technically has 13, but counting the Craving single version, it's 14.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. There was also something Regional at Best got re-put on like their RDI. I think I saw
their RDI.
RBI. I don't know. It was like
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. It's some like website that tracks album releases from artists, I think.
Oh, if that's what I think it is, I know that that may be like where I remember both Jumpsuits and Nico and the Niners got leaked there first, like their titles were leaked there.
Okay. Yeah, it's the BMI. Sorry, not RMI. But it's yeah, I guess they weren't on there for a while, and then they got added back today.
Oh.
So who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe.
We'll see about that.
But yeah, still no Paladin. Hopefully soon.
Yeah. I think I think it is safe to say once we hit June 15th, there's no definition in which early June fits that.
No, they could just be going, hey, we're just gonna wait till the 25th because that's
yeah,
that's the whole thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Who knows?
I'm excited to see how that turns out, though.
Me too, for sure.
And then I don't have any more 21 Pilots news, but do you have any music news?
I have one thing, I guess. We mentioned last time that it happened. Actually, probably the last 2 times that happened, because I mean we had the podcast for them. But Fantano gave another 10 this week. That's pretty much the whole reason I think why both Colin and I listened to the Charlie XCX album. Just want to see what a modern day Fantano 10 sounds like.
Yes.
But yeah, a little. I mean, it makes sense because he's praised her music a lot in the past before, so I feel like it was only inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, cool. Happy that he enjoyed it that much. But on first listen, I was like, well, I don't know, man. Not a 10 for me. Personally,
yeah, it's not a 10 for me either. I've heard that discussion a lot too, where it's like, I don't know if I see a 10 on this. It's really good, but I don't know if I see a 10. But I don't know. At the end of the day, like we said last week, it's just one guy's opinion. He likes the music. There he goes. I think with Kids See Ghosts, I don't really see that as a 10 either. I really enjoy that record, but
I definitely don't see that as a 10.
Yeah, I know you definitely don't. But yeah, You know, it's for little music nerds like me, and honorary to you as well if you would like that label as well.
Yeah, yeah, I'll take it.
All right, yeah, us music fucking nerds. Uh, you know,
We fuck.
exactly, yeah. Um, a Fantano 10 is like a second coming in some ways for us, so
Yeah,
it's pretty notable. Um,
literally for Isaac, but
yeah, he has not came since the last Charlie XCX album. Um, but
he's been holding out. Um,
yeah, No Nut November for an entire album cycle.
maybe now that he's got one out, he'll come back.
Yeah, have some post nut clarity. Yeah.
Basketball two shoes.
Basketball dude shoes. No, that's what it has to be called.
Yeah, basketball two shoes.
Yeah,
That'll
but
be it.
but other than that, I don't have any other music news. I don't think so. Although now that I'm saying that out loud, I feel like something was announced that I'm forgetting about. But
Yeah, it might have been.
yeah,
But I'm not sure. I think Childish Gambino has a anime or something coming out that he
anime.
helped with.
Interesting.
Yes, he helped work on help work. Fuck, he helped to work on, or he like voices somebody in it, or both. Some I don't know. But I saw something with Donald Glover's name attached to it, and it looked like an anime, and I was like, oh,
Interesting.
okay. Um, but
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Oh wait, apparently there's a Denzel Curry album coming out in July. I didn't hear about this.
I mean, I think I saw one tweet about that.
Yeah,
But that'll be cool. I like Denzel.
yeah, the
I
day
like,
before my birthday, because my birthday never gets an album ever. So yeah,
I mean, what day's your birthday on? Is it Saturday or?
probably a Saturday if it's coming out on the 19th. Yeah,
That makes sense.
let's see. Yep, I'm on a Saturday this year.
Yeah, and but we'll be hanging out. Well,
That's true.
let's all do a Denzel album listening party for your birthday.
I want nothing more.
Yeah, but all the boys, we all got our cycles synced up.
Yeah, yeah.
We downloaded a little calendar app this week to see when we're all free and uh, busy and everything. And, you got quite a bit of stuff on there, Mike.
Oh yeah, you know me. I'm always packing. Um,
You're always packing.
yeah.
um, but yeah, I'll be excited to hang out with the boys that day.
Yeah. That's how you know we've gotten old when we have to schedule a month in advance to hang out with one another.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Mike and or not Mike, a lot of John and Vince.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of. I mean, Vince is mostly the same because he's
Yeah.
a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday kind of guy, but John's kind of all over the place because he's a doctor or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Something. But John also made the group picture for our little group on there. Are me and your costumes from Halloween in 2020.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it's just Ed Sheeran and Blurface hanging out.
Wow. He couldn't even choose the one where we had Vince in there too. He chose just us two.
Just us.
Yeah.
We see where his allegiance lies.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it is true. He's the one who listens to the pod, so yeah.
That's true. That's true. We could be saying terrible things about Vince, and you never know.
That's so true. Yeah, we should start doing that. We make a segment of it. Trying to think of alliteration with like
Yeah.
Villainize Vince or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about it. It's gonna get victimize Vince.
Yeah. Villainize, victimize, something else would be. It's like girl boss or gatekeep, whatever the fuck that is.
Was it girl boss gatekeep?
I'm glad I'm not the only one who forgot. Something like that.
It's something. Yeah,
Gateway.
we're on our A game. Yeah, that's a gateway drug. We're on our A game today.
Oh yeah.
Video game news. I have a little bit of that
Okay.
written down. The Last of Us came out 11 years ago today
Damn.
on PlayStation 3.
Holy shit. Okay, that
Yeah.
I can actually feel that because I do remember when uploads of that first started being uploaded.
Yeah. That's a pretty fucking crazy world. 2013 does not feel like 11 years ago, but
Nope.
But here we are. Another older game, the Life is Strange. It's been getting sequels, but the newest one has Max Caulfield returning.
Oh my god.
I know you're gonna have to bring back the Apocrypha channel to upload that gameplay series.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
But well, I mean, Apocrypha is dead. You were uploading Lethal Company.
It's basically just whatever the fuck I want to post there for gaming stuff. I'll post there. I don't know if there's gonna be a series there anytime soon.
They added some new shitty suits to Spider-Man 2, the game. They've been doing like artist collabs for like suits, like cosmetic suits to wear in Spider-Man 2, and they're not good. I wish they wouldn't do it anymore.
Like what type of artists?
I don't even know. Like just like random people. I don't think they even named them. But
Okay.
here I can send you a picture of the suits they're adding.
I would love nothing more.
They're they're not great. Spider-Man 2. Photos. Don't tell me I have to hit them. Oh my god. Maybe I won't.
Yeah, it's okay. We don't. I'll survive.
They're just bad, and it's upsetting because like the first game I was always excited for new suits to come out, and like now I'm never gonna use those ever. But it's whatever. The new Skate game is coming out.
Holy shit!
Soon. The alpha or something is coming out in July. I think they announced at the Summer Games Fest.
Is that
last week?
Is that still Skate or is that something different?
Yeah, Skate.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you moved on to another thing. The alpha is what it's called.
That like the alpha version, like the alpha.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Yeah. You can let out your inner alpha while playing Skate.
Yeah.
For the PlayStation 5.
Guess I've been watching too much Andrew Tate. Sorry.
Not again.
Yeah, there's no such thing.
But yeah, that's cool. I've never got to play the old Skate games, but
Yeah.
I always loved watching videos of them back in the day, and my older brother playing them. So
was that announced for the first time too, or has that been known for a while?
It was announced. It was announced like maybe last year, but there's been zero news on it since.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Here comes the open beta or whatever, like out like in July. Sign up to be considered to get the early access to it." And I was like, "Oh, that looks fun."
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be cool. I hope they keep bringing back like old games, like that. I would love like a new Guitar Hero or something.
That's just Fortnite Festival.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
but a Guitar Hero branded thing would be cool. Like I mean, I don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on Guitar Hero guitars, but I would.
I don't want to, but I absolutely would.
That game had me and still has me in a chokehold for some reason. It's just nostalgia, I guess. But I don't know. I love rhythm games with stupid plastic guitars.
Yeah. I'm not sure if we talked about it, but I mean, maybe we did during the video game bracket, but those were never really a part of my childhood, so I've kind of missed out on that craze, I guess.
You did miss out, but it's good. The Fortnite festival is good enough.
Yeah,
but
I was too busy playing real instruments.
I was too busy to play RuneScape.
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah, I was too busy playing real games. Yeah,
real man game.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, I don't know if you've been getting it on your For You page a lot at all, but the new Sabrina Carpenter song.
I've only heard the one clip that keeps getting used in sounds. Motherfucker.
Yeah. That's. I don't know. I can't stop repeating just that over and over. It's just like, I don't know. The motherfucker. I don't really like Sabrina Carpenter's music. I think Espresso, like the clips of it I heard on TikTok were catchy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of her. Just like her sound isn't my thing. I like pop music, but hers just, I don't know, hasn't really caught my attention.
Yeah, I haven't really like. Sorry to interrupt you a little bit. I haven't really. I'm not sure if I've ever listened to just a straight up Sabrina Carpenter song before. I've heard clips though, and she does kind of seem like she's kind of in that lane of pop music that I'm like, yeah, this isn't really quite for me. It's like a little like she has good personality in her music, I would say. Like I think that's there from what I could tell, but it's just like it's still like that really like kind of painfully bland pop sound to me that I'm like, it doesn't connect with me.
It's like O-Rod, but down a notch.
It's O-Rod, but with a little bit more boring writing. I would say.
Sexualized kind of stuff too. I don't know. Like Chapel Run is sexualized, but you know,
I mean, even Olivia nowadays is pretty sexualized.
That's true.
It's not to the same extent, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a bad thing. Like I'm for people writing about whatever the fuck they want to write.
Women can never talk about sex.
Yeah, they don't. It doesn't exist. You know,
only the men.
That should only be done for procreation anyway. So.
Yeah, only procreation or for bragging to your boys. One of the two.
Yeah. So true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Just the video for it has her boyfriend Barry Cogan. I don't know. He was like in the Eternals, and he was in that Saltburn movie that came out last year. I don't know if you heard anything about that one.
I heard something about like a really weird scene in that movie. I can't remember right now, but that's the only thing I know about it. I think it had. I thought
bathtub.
I thought it was a graveyard or something.
Yeah, somebody fucks a grave in that movie. I didn't watch it, but I know that.
Yeah.
I know that happened. I think like Jacob Elordi, who's in Euphoria and also played Elvis in the Priscilla movie. He was in that movie, and I think he came in a bathtub, and then Barry Cogan drank the water or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've heard that movie is very weird.
Maybe I should watch it.
I saw a vinyl came out of the soundtrack, and it's like the vinyl has the middle of it looks like a drain in a bathtub, and the vinyl has like liquid inside of it that looks like cummy water. So it's a very cool looking record, but questionable.
Looks like thick water.
Yeah. But
And then I guess one other thing, if I could transition,
Yep.
one other thing, I sent a clip to you, but one thing that kind of blew up, I think just about a week ago now, because I don't remember wanting to mention it on the pod last week, was this song from, I don't even know what they're called, but it's like a group of Irish kids, and it's called the Spark or the Spark, you know. Um, and it's just a fucking club banger sang by these Irish kids, which you would imagine would sound like Kids Bop or something, but it actually has like the most like fucking like devious beats. maybe not devious, but it's banging, and they got like the charisma and they're riding it well, and I'm like, what the hell? Why is this actually so fucking like fire? um, so
it is fire.
yeah. I checked it out on my own time, and so I was like, definitely the first time. I think the first couple times they do the chorus are absolutely the best parts of the song. Like the verses are, the verses sound a little bit more like Kids Bop, for sure.
Yeah.
But that chorus is a banger, man. I doubt it. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, that's
So, shout
shout out to those Irish children.
Yeah, shout out Ireland. Yeah.
Birthplace of Hosier.
Jacksepticeye,
Jacksepticeye. The singer from the Zombies.
Right.
Probably a few other people. St. Patrick.
Yeah, leprechauns in general.
Potatoes.
Yeah, that might be a touchy subject for them still. Might want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a famine or something.
It's something like that. But yeah, do you have anything else? Because honestly, we can wrap at this point. We've kind of rambling a little bit, but we rambled our way through.
No, I got nothing really. I didn't really have anything to talk about in the first place. But
yeah, me neither. I'm surprised we were able to ramble this far. So, we made it. We did it. Hope you enjoyed our rambling.
Joe.
What was that?
You did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe. Yeah. Well, I'm up first for song of the week this week.
Whoa.
Like I said, I've been really enjoying that. That's Vessel by 21 Pilots. I've been really enjoying that Charlie XCX record. And one of my favorite songs on there, that I think is just a straight up banger, is called "Sympathy Is a Knife" by Charlie XCX. All right, that was "Sympathy Is a Knife" by Charlie XCX. What'd you think of that, Colin?
I like the one quite a bit. It's one of the ones that I think I enjoyed most on my first listen. I like the way that it's like just distorted enough to where it's like it's not like unlistenable or anything, but it's like I like the way that her voice is distorted.
Yeah.
It's got that like dance pop kind of instrumental that I enjoy. The end of it kind of sounds like how I've heard some the 100 Gex songs that I've heard.
A little bit, slightly less intense, but yes, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yes, or like 100 Gex EX.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I like that song.
Yeah. I mean, for me, there's a lot of times on the album where I'm like, yeah, the production carries the songs really hard for me, and I think the production on this one's fantastic too. Like when it drops into that chorus, like that bass sound is just so fucking good. But I think the chorus is just extremely catchy on this one too. I really love her vocal performance in that chorus. I think it's just, I think it really sticks out in a nice way on the album. Definitely, yeah, one of my favorites on there. Just it was kind of the first one. I'm still not like huge on the first two tracks on the album, if I'm being honest, but once it gets to this third track, I'm like, oh my god, yeah, we're in it, we're going. So yeah, cool. Well, what are you thinking for this week?
Well, Brat is the only thing I listened to this week as well.
Yeah.
And I did enjoy it, but one of the songs I enjoyed the most was a bonus track, so I'm gonna go with "Hello Goodbye" by Charlie XCX.
All right.
All right, that was "Hello Goodbye" by Charlie XCX. What do you think, Mike?
I thought that was pretty good. That was actually my first time listening to that. I haven't listened to the deluxe version yet. I guess I've listened to a third of it now. But yeah, I did like that. I was not expecting her to do a Beatles cover. It was
Right, yeah, spiritual successor.
yeah. No, but for real, I have heard a lot before that, at least in conversations about Charlie XCX in the past and I guess present as well, that she kind of brings that early 2010s energy. And I think
Mhm.
that song in particular just kind of feels like 2010 essence in a good way. Like I don't know, it just kind of like the way like the drums like built up and stuff like that. But like when they like, got to that drop towards the end, like I really loved how it built to like such a full sound there at the end. It was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, I think I like that a lot. I like that nostalgic feeling of the 2010s, like pop era. Lots of good memories listening to the radio back then.
Yeah.
Going to school. I remember I had this. I had a radio like on the top bunk that I would listen to go to bed.
Oh wow.
101.9 Kiss FM.
Wow.
And like I'd go to bed listening to "Forget You" by CeeLo Green or uh,
Ryan
something.
Seacrest hosting. I think it was in
Yes,
Kiss FM. Yeah, probably still
probably.
is. Yeah.
But I just yeah, and I like that nostalgic feeling a lot. I think I like her voice on this one a lot.
Yeah.
And the beat's nice and smooth. I like that one. But yeah, that was just I was like, oh, cool. I wasn't expecting I wasn't expecting any like the bonus tracks to like blow my mind or anything, but that one I was like, cool. I like that one a lot. So
Yeah. Nice.
yeah.
Cool. And I also want to shout out because I'm not sure if we said it, but the name of the deluxe album is kind of funny. It's called Brat, and it's the same, but there's three more songs, so it's not. Um, I think that's a funny title for a deluxe edition. um, but
Yeah.
yeah,
But
cool.
shout out to Charlie XCX this week.
Yeah, what last week? I don't think either of us expected to. We'd both be putting something of hers in song of the week, but
No,
it's the passage of time,
here
baby. It's what a Fantano
oh, yeah,
10 does.
it sure does.
Um, but unless you got anything else, I think we're good to transition. You know.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Transition. Have you given this podcast a listen? Uh, if you have, you can come on over to YouTube. Well, if you're an audio listener, that is, you can come on over to YouTube. See our beautiful profile pictures. We got Dima burning, and we got the picture of what might be sometime soon, if Tyler Joseph remembers to post the Paladin Straight music video. Um, you can come see those in our beautiful green squares as we talk, so you can learn who's who. But even so, well, on YouTube, we're under the same name, BrokeN Boys, capital N BOYS. And once you're over there, go on over to that description, and you can find a whole bunch of stuff there. Song of the week, that thing we just did. We got three playlists for that. We got one for me, we got one for Colin, and we got one for both of us combined, along with all of our guests. And we've been doing this song of the week thing for a while. And yeah, you can find all the so many songs in there, including but not limited to "Hello Goodbye" by Charlie XCX and "Sympathy Is a Knife" by Charlie XCX. And yeah. But you can find a whole lot more not really like it in there, but it's okay. They're all of similar quality, and AJR. So you can go have an adventure in there over a day long in that combined playlist. Pretty crazy.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Go check that out. Um, Other than that, we have links to personal stuff as well. For me, I make music under the name Plaintive. You can check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere else you listen to music. I should be there, hopefully. You can go check out Coping Mechanism is an album I did a couple years ago now. Got a little bit of a, I don't know if a follow up is the right word, but got something cooking up in the kitchen.
Go
Someone's
catch
been
up on that lore, folks.
catch up on Plane of Lore. Someone's been cooking. Someone cooked here. That's
Yeah, Mike finally learned how to cook just for
yeah,
you guys.
so true. I made eggs earlier today, so you know what?
Holy shit!
I'm somewhat of a master chef,
Yeah.
but yeah. Anyways, check out the music. It's much better than my actual cooking. And I also have my Instagram down there, my TikTok that I've been posting stuff on. By the time this episode goes up, I think you might be able to be there in time for the top 10 21 Pilot songs. I don't know. I don't really have them on a schedule, so we'll see when that gets posted. So go check that out, the TikTok, and my YouTube page as well. Go check out that snapback cover. I'm proud of that, and the Paladin stripe one from last week too. And proximity. Fuck. I always forget proximity is a thing until I'm here in the moment. Man, I have no idea. I don't have any albums to base it off of.
I mean, you were cooking.
Oh
you could be
yeah,
cooking brats on the grill, maybe.
yeah. Thanks. Yeah, you saved me there. You completely came up with that. But yeah, that's me. I'm the little cookout dad, hanging out there, putting some thick, juicy brats on a skewer and cooking them over a campfire or something. We're going camping style.
Okay.
Yeah. Little mid. I think brats are like a Midwest thing, right? A little. Well, they're probably they're probably German, but
they're German. But
bratwurst.
Germans are mostly in the Midwest.
Yeah. So Midwest way, big wiener in the buns.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
behind the viewer, yeah.
Yeah. I'm putting my big wiener in the buns behind the viewer. That's me. And Colin over here, he runs our socials. He runs our Twitter page where he posts when videos get uploaded and all updates and stuff like that. And then he also runs our TikTok page, which go check that out because maybe we'll be doing something there. We'll discuss. We'll do business outside of the podcast, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. And Colin also has some personal stuff too. We both have album of the year pages, but Colin, he'll get all the glory this week. Colin has an album of the year page where he rates and reviews music. And he also has a letterbox where he rates and reviews movies. Any new movies watched this week?
Not this week, but maybe the upcoming.
We will see. Keep your eye on it. Go check out those reviews. And then he has an Instagram review page as well. And Colin, what is your proximity to our dear viewer?
Well, I'm talking to the viewer as you're putting your wiener in a bun behind them.
Yeah.
I'm being a bit of a brat because I don't really want a brat. I want a regular hot dog, but you didn't bring regular hot dogs. All you have is brats. So I'm being a little brat about that.
Yeah.
But it's all right. The viewer will calm me down.
Yeah. And what's gonna happen once they attempt to calm you down?
Well, as they're trying to bring me down from my little brat attack, bratting about brats. But I'll be. They'll be the one to bring me into a hug. This week. And they're gonna hug me from in front, and you're gonna sense a little hug going on behind you as you're putting your bun in that wiener, or that wiener.
Yeah, other way around.
Something. Doing something with a wiener.
Mm.
And you're gonna drop what you're doing on the dirty ground. Goodbye, brat.
Yeah.
And you're gonna turn right around, and you're gonna go, and you're gonna say, "Nobody hugs without me," and then
that's my catchphrase.
Yep. And you're gonna hug both me and the viewer from behind while they're in the middle. We're gonna sandwich them a little bit, and it's gonna feel like one big happy family.
And we'll be like the buns, and they're the wiener.
Oh you're so right.
Yeah.
I should have made that analogy, but I'm so glad you did.
I had to bring some creativity to this scenario.
I'm gonna look up with my tear streaked face, and I'm gonna go. Maybe brats are okay, and that's gonna make you so happy that you're gonna just lunge forward for a kiss, and we're gonna kiss very passionately right next to the viewer's ear. They're gonna want to get out of the hug maybe a little bit, but they'll get used to it.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we'll have some brats. I won't be a brat anymore, and we'll be eating brats around the campfire.
I picked mine up off the dirty floor because I don't waste food. But yeah.
No, never.
Yeah.
That's what we like to call the love cage. And if you want your very own, all you gotta do is drop your address in the comments below, and you will get your very own. You won't know when, you won't know where, but you will get your very own love cage.
Yeah.
So drop that addy, folks.
Absolutely. And yeah. Other than that, I don't think I got anything else for this week. All right. Well, this will just be a normal goodbye this week, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Maybe see you in person next week. Who knows?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe we'll work it out.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.